Hello my friends and welcome to a brand new Sims 3 spin-off. Welcome to Elba Village and welcome to At the Parks. Yes, I decided to pick that name because it sounds nice. It's a little bit of a pun and it's a bit of a hybrid of several suggestions that I got. But this is the town where Olivia and Sammy Park will be living. As you can see, it's a nice little town that has a public park in the middle, has businesses and some houses in the middle. Most things you will need are right in here. There's a few outlying areas like this and that, so there's plenty of room for things to expand into. As you can see, there's some houses are occupied, but there's still more vacant lots than not. So hopefully this neighborhood will fill up a little bit more as time goes on. So this is our main area. We also have some side areas here. And if you go way over here, there's actually a little bit of a I guess you could call this a not even a village. What's a word for that? A hamlet. There's a little hamlet over there. So as tempting as building over there would be, getting to any kind of job or any kind of commercial place would take forever. So I'm thinking right here, right in the center of things, is where they're going to be. Yes, it's in the center, but it's also a very small town. So something about that makes me happy. Well, we are, in order to make this weird thing work, we have to do this first. Then we got to go back to the town. And now it is a empty house rather than a empty rectangle. Now we can move someone in. I will still never understand that. But here we are. Here is Sammy and Olivia. So here we go. Oh man, if only land in a town like this really cost that little, I would buy two. Okay. Let's switch, and once we press this button we are never ever going back, because I like to have control over my peeps, and we cannot switch households anymore, but that's alright. I have accepted it. But we're going to build them a nice little house, and I want to go with a slightly different design philosophy than what Adeline and Gilbert had. But before we get going, just in case you don't know, there's a chance that you might be coming into this unknown, but this is Sammy Park. It says Wilson. Trust me, it's Park. I will have to change this in the editor later, but there he is. They don't have jobs, but I was able to give him some skills in the old neighborhood. Olivia, of course, we've known since she was first born. The second of 4 children of the Wilson family. She is very well, already has a good start in writing and painting, has a decent start in logic, and she can cook too. So all in all, there is a good start. So how about you both come over here while we get your house built. Let's see. Okay, good. And now let's get crack-a-lackin', as they say. I don't know who says that and why. Okay, anyway, we are going to remove this stupid thing because it's done its duty. And now we're going to flatten the lot. I used to not like to do that because it seemed a little cheap, but apparently the lot was already flat, so we didn't need to do that at all. But yeah, I no longer have a problem with doing that. Okay. Alright, well, you're going to start to see what I'm talking about here in a second, because we are going to put a room of that size into here, okay? And then, this might seem completely out of order, but trust me, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. we're going to put a spiral staircase, yes, a spiral staircase in here. And why will we do this? Well, you'll see in a second. But let's, just for the time being, let's put down some temporary flooring. There was actually some, oops, whoopsie. There's actually some completely free flooring, interestingly enough. So, let's come up here. And, yes, I am painting outside the lines, and you'll see why in a moment. It's going to... I gotta think about this. What is he doing? I don't know. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am going to give Olivia her own special writing and painting attic. Whoopsie. You mean it has no support? Well, it means it has no support, dummy. Okay. For temporary purposes, let's do that. Also, for completeness sake, let's do that. Who wouldn't want a nice little area like this where they can write and paint? Yes, I want this to be the centerpiece here, so I'm building it first. And we're going to squeeze in the rest of the house with whatever funds are left. So, can we actually put plants in here? Just for science. It would seem like you could. The answer appears to be no. You put other things in here? No. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Is that really the window I want, though? Yeah, we gotta think about this a little bit. I could pony up for, this kind of window. Actually, might as well. What did I just do? What did I just do, guys? Alright. Let's see here. We are going to put one of these on each side. And I like the idea that Olivia can sit here and she can look out this window and she can actually look into the park. So it's actually a pretty nice spot. So we're going to have one go in each direction. And now we're going to go to the roofs because I think there are some interesting things we can do with roofs here. Let's think about this. Octagonal roof? No. That's not... No, I don't want auto roof. Okay. Let's give it a try. No, I said no auto roofs. Oh, I have to remove the roofs. Okay. Would you look at that? Would you look at that, guys? Tell me that's not awesome. Alright, well, now that we have that established, we're going to start from the top, and we're going to work our way down. And we're doing things in weird orders, I know, but it will all come to the end, or it will all come together in the end, I promise. We're going to get her a nice workspace. I like the color of that. So the color scheme of the room itself will be more or less based around that. We have to buy her a computer, but because we have limited funds, we are going to buy her the most inexpensive computer, which is actually the same computer that she used back where she grew up. But a nice little dining chair that fits in. Yeah, this kind of color definitely fits Olivia, I think. Like, I don't see her as a particularly dark person, but she enjoys, like, the darker tones. And also, we are going to buy her a easel. And this easel, if she looks out the window beyond it, she can see down the road. That's a school, actually, right there, believe it or not. So, if and when they have kids, it's going to be a very short trip to school, but there's a theater, so it's a pretty nice view out of this window, too. In fact, I'm pretty sure the view out of all these windows is pretty rad. I mean, this is the only one that's going to be... Well, even this view is not bad. Although in the future, who knows, that might just be looking out over the rest of the house. But we are going to hang a lamp in here for demo purposes at night. If we hang one here and one here. Actually, just because this might interact with things, let's put it there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, that is everything that's going to be in her room. We're going to worry about the stuff, the decoration scheme later. I'm going to get all the stuff in there first, and then we're going to decorate. So, do we have... Okay, we don't have free carpets. I mean, it's always nice to try to save money, but really, $112, there's no reason I can't spring for that for these lovely people. Okay, as for beds... Oh, excuse me, it's our favorite special guest. We are going to give them a bed. We're going to change the bedspread, though. Nobody think that we're going to keep that. And yes, she will be able to go directly up from her bedroom into the into her special room. Okay, but we are going to very simply this part will resemble Adeline and Gilbert's house just because of the things running out here, but I think that's pretty common, actually. I don't think there's anything too unusual about that. But there we're going to have their bathroom, and this would or could be a hallway, but for now, okay, I have an idea. This is going to mirror the front, just like this. It's a very cozy house. I want to make it, because I'm spending more money to make that upper portion, the house is going to be very cozy, very quiet. And, can we spring for that? Why not? Let's spring for the door. And wood paneling on the floor. That's really bright. Don't worry, we'll change it. Tile. And some tile for the bathroom. Very good. Now, let's just get the bathroom out of the way first. First of all, let's actually give this door a better choice. Yeah, there we go. Not a terribly beautiful door, but most of the time we won't even see it. Alright. Yes, like I said, a very snug little bathroom. Come on. Oh wait, that's not going to work? Really? Well, that means I have to rethink this layout a little bit, doesn't it? Because I was counting on being able to put something there. Yeah. All is not lost. Nobody worry. Okay. Well, if nothing can face the door, then there's just not going to be a sink in this bathroom. They're going to have to use the kitchen sink. Sounds a little bit unsanitary, I guess, but nah, it's fine. It's going to be fine. All right. Another little door to go into here. And that is going to be the basic setup of the house for these guys. It's going to be very small, but it's going to be very cozy, and they're going to like it a lot. Alright. Why is this lit up and that not? The mysteries of the game that we will never solve. And it's not just because of the... Yeah. I don't get it. Maybe because we went to night and then we went back to day. Alright, yeah, I'm flummoxed. Maybe it's because that door is there. And that somehow makes it calculate the light differently. But, okay. Let's get the roof on. And by the way, there we go. That does mean it will stand out in the town, but that's fine. They don't mind standing out. They're creative folks. Kind of curious now what that would look like from inside the room. Oh, we don't get to we don't get to know, do we? Well, that partially blocks it, I guess. Do I like that? I don't really like it. Sorry if you liked it. Yes, it's going to be a little bit tricky to pick something that fits this. But, oh, why can't we go all the way in? Whoopsie, I didn't mean to do that. Of course, if we ever do build a second floor, it's going to be a bit of a fiasco. Is that... Alright, diagonal. It's not diagonal. We're really making a mess now. This is why I usually do auto roof. No, that's a disaster. We cannot abide by such things. Okay. Alright. You know what? If we do an auto roof, will that... No. Yeah, if we want to keep this roof, we are going to have to do this ourselves. So, challenge accepted. Oops, we're still on diagonal, aren't we? And we can get truly atrocious results if we mess it up. Just out of curiosity, if I do that, you know what we're going to have to do? No, we're not going to have to do that. That would not actually help us in this situation. I was going to think about putting something there, but we're not going to do that. Okay, I'm sorry. This section is taking a long time. Whoopsie. Okay, we're going to do this first, and then we're going to do the... there we go. And over here is just going to have to be left alone. We are going to just... what's that? Don't know. But there we go. Some tower up there. We'll say that there's a... we could put something up there, I don't know. But yeah, leaving that is the one thing that we just have to do. Now, I want some siding on this house. I don't want it to be pitch black, though. Siding like that, but not that color. Because remember, Olivia, she is a fan of the gray. So, like, a very gray siding for this house. But what if we add... wait, that's not gray. If it was gray, these numbers would all be the same. Man, does this game know how to color? Okay. Don't know why that has to be light colored, but that's all right. I kind of like this. What do you think, guys? And now it's time for some windows. And the bottom floor is going to have some pretty normal windows, I think. And they're going to be pretty sparse, too. I don't want to go nuts with windows. But let's add one more here, nonetheless. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Alright, now that we've done that, let's add lighting. We're going to add simple lights just because we are actually not going to be seeing the lights very much, so we don't need to really make sure they're like perfect. We don't need one to be directly on their bed. In fact, we just need one period for the room. All right. Okay, now I think we're accelerating forward here. I like the idea of like a homely wallpaper for them. Nothing that garish, holy crap. But you know, something like that. Something that makes you feel warm and comforted, you know, by the I kind of like that color, but it kind of makes me want to change this one a little bit. Yeah, you see this, guys? See how... and this is how a house becomes a home. Through things like that. give it, yeah, we'll give it a little bit of warmth. Now we have a two-tone thing going on. I kind of like that. I think there should be more contrast if we're going to have two tones, so... No. Nah. Alright. It doesn't quite go with the floor, though. That's the thing. Okay, yeah, the game is still freaking out when I do too much of this stuff. Okay. So, what if I go a bit more neutral with this? No, I don't want to do that. Let's go a little richer with that, actually. A little richer. Want to go richer still? I do like that. But now this makes that seem too gray. I don't know. Actually, no. I think it's fine. I think we can live with it. But yeah, this is going to be a family that is pretty minimal. At least, especially in the beginning. But, you know what? By the way, what's his favorite color? We never asked him. He likes white. Well, there's a lot of white trimming. So they like the white and the gray. So I'm thinking in the bedroom there could be some sort of gray trimming. Or we could just do something simple like that. Oops. In the bathroom, which we can't see at all. Oh, by the way, the bathroom's dark. That cannot be allowed to stay. There we go. We are going to make some form of... Well, I like to go with some tile. So, bink, that matches. Okay. And finally, upstairs, we're going to keep this floor. Whoopsie. Well, that was free in the first place. And it's still free. So I cannot complain about anything. But I don't know. Maybe the wallpaper will be different. Because I feel like she'd want something a little different up here. You know, I kind of like the idea of a bright studio. Maybe not that bright. But yeah, colorful gray walls. That sounds like a contradiction, but I should say textured gray walls. I'm not sure all this matches, actually, now that I look at it. But I think it will actually be better once the area is a little bit better decorated. And don't you worry about that. We brought our decorations with us. Yes, we did. Okay. Well, before anything else, we need to make sure we have a kitchen and something that could be called a family room or a living room or whatever you want to refer to it as. So this will be the test to see if they actually eat at the tables we give them or if they eat at the couch, because the couch will probably be closer once everything is good and placed. But yeah, this is a really intimate house for people who really like each other. Anything else that they might need, they're going to go out to get, because this is going to be rather limited. And of course, we're going to go with the the least expensive counter that we can. We're going to make 3 of them. But we are going to browse the options. We're already spending more time building this house than we were Olivia's house. I mean, Adeline's house. No, but this. It doesn't quite match the floor. Not that everything has to match everything else, but it either has to be similar or it has to be like different. But there we go. Do we want the top to be like that, or do we want the top to be white? Let's find out. Nah. Actually, let's put 3 in a row. We are running really tight on funds, but we are going to add a dishwasher that we're going to have somebody upgrade as soon as we can. But I think I had our friend there going for. We are going to get not the most cheap fridge, just because we've got to have some dignity here. Same with the stove. You ever feel like you're missing something? I kind of feel that way. But, like I said, I almost don't want to give him a TV, believe it or not, because, I don't know. They don't necessarily seem like that big of a TV watching people, but you know what? What if we give him an old TV? Put it there. And then we give him an old couch. Do I want that to be a thing? Interesting, we could put this like way back here and it would still function. But I think that would actually be alright. There's only one more thing we have to give them. At least change every time I click on him. I didn't notice that. Fit as a fiddle violin. Man, cool, I might have to buy some of that for... I don't know how you get Sims points. Never looked into that. But we are going to give them an old bookshelf. Just like that. Although the red poles have got to go because they do not fit with anything else in here. But yeah, there we go. A very tight, very small house for the two of them. But you know what? I like it a lot. And you see how big this lot is? I imagine that over time we will expand. Now there's only one thing left to do. Olivia, you are carrying with you in your inventory a whole bunch of paintings. So we are now going to decorate the house with them. That's your mom right there. We gave you all the watery ones for some reason. Oh look, there's Adeline. There is Adeline, and she will look at you from there. How many do we have? We have 3 more. Let's find out. What's this one? This one's Trevor. Well, Trevor loves to paint, as do you. So he's going to watch you while you paint. This one, believe it or not, I completely forgot, but this one is actually William's girlfriend. So let's put that one in here. And what's the final one that we have? That is Tom himself. Well, we have too many paintings in this room, so I want to put one more painting in here. So I'm not sure what this one is, but there we go. Sadly, we don't have one of Violet, but that's okay. No, we do. We do have one of Violet. What am I saying? Yeah, only William is not represented, but William's girlfriend, strangely enough, is. So there we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was a longer than expected, but still, I think, decent, nice little video for making the house. So before we go, we are going to change this door, because you're never done, are you? Never. There's always going to be something that you notice that just is not the way that you want. But yeah, I think a nice little wooden door like that would not be, it makes our house look dark, but it's not really the intention. Because it would be nice to give them a garden. I don't know, but we will. Where is that tool that lets you paint the ground? There we go. Come on. There we go. A nice little path to the door. Although I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, wow, this upper room looks very large, but I like it. This is it's unusual, it's unique, and it stands out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of this home construction video, and join us soon for proper episode 1. So long.